The feeling of returning after nearly a year of torture, I cannot describe it. Eating fresh fruit for the first time in a year, it's even scary. Bon appetit! It's life, as if you have been resurrected. My name is Maksym Kolesnikov. I'm a former serviceman, a veteran of the Russian-Ukrainian War, the marketing director of a defense company, and a practicing psychologist. In January 2015, I received a draft notice. Within a week, I was already in the Armed Forces of Ukraine, assigned to the 26th Artillery Brigade. We had the first long-range drone in Ukraine. We managed to locate many targets. These were artillery positions. We found the actual places they were stationed, and then we corrected the artillery fire. For some reason, they don't smell like anything. They should smell like tangerines. They should smell like the new year. In the second half of 2016, I was demobilized and returned to civilian life. I built a career in marketing, was the marketing director of large Ukrainian companies, and traveled a lot. The apples aren't bad, but ideally they should be ones from South America, because they're out of season here. They've probably been sitting around for a long time. I grew up in my own house, and we had apple trees, and when you pick one, it has that woodiness, that taste, that aroma. For me, food begins with tactile sensations. When you first take something in your hands, then the smell. I love bright aromas, I love truffles, I love tropical fruits, I love spices, how unusual they are. Today I'm going to cook pasta carbonara. It's an Italian recipe, a classic. The dish is called carbonara, supposedly in reference to charcoal, the dark color that comes from the pepper. Now then… Yes, that's it. All in all, I've been to Italy 9 times. I've been to Rome, Naples, Florence, Milan. I was in 2-star Michelin restaurant near Naples in a small town. It was a 4-hour dinner, the most expensive meal of my life, but it was like a trip to the Louvre or the Vatican. You experience an extraordinary range of flavors crafted masterfully. We have close friends whom we meet with regularly. On the very weekend before the full-scale invasion began, they were visiting us. I was cooking paella. We were talking, drinking wine, and then it was hard to believe that that was the last weekend. The last weekend with friends before the war. A very strange feeling. At 7 a.m. on February 24, 2022, I got up, brushed my teeth, put on my uniform, took my backpack and went to the military enlistment office. On the evening of February 24th, we already headed out to positions near Kiev. The Russians outflanked us from several directions. They began firing point-blank at our positions from their tanks. A large number of people died. A large number of people were wounded. When it became clear that they would simply kill us all there, our commander decided to surrender. They cut off our body armor, tied our hands, and pulled hats over our eyes so we couldn't see. After that, they took us to Novozybko in Russia's Bryansk region. They turned that pre-trial detention center into a concentration camp for Ukrainians. At every inspection, they used tasers on everyone almost continuously. They forced us, for example, to do 200 push-ups, and when you can't go on anymore, which is inevitable after prolonged starvation and constant beatings, when we collapsed, they used tasers on us to, in their words, charge us, so that we would keep doing the exercises. They gave us about 600 grams of food a day, and it's quite hard to call it food, because it was a very, very thin soup, usually made of boiled cabbage. The only thing somewhat nutritious was a small piece of bread. During my captivity, I lost 32 kilograms and developed muscle atrophy, the consequences of which I still suffer from today. I was exchanged in February 2023. Sometimes when I come across them, I look at these photos and videos and I have a feeling that it's not me. I cannot believe that I was in such a state. So guys, who took a snack? Eating a fresh fruit for the first time in a year. It's even scary. Bon appetit! I had just spoken to my wife for the first time in a year. I found out that my parents and children were alive, that my house was intact. I found out that Kiev was free, that Ukraine was fighting. The apple, it was a drop. Yes, something living and very important. But only a drop in that whole flood of emotions and sensations. Awesome. This is awesome. During this entire period, there was nothing sweet, almost nothing sour, nothing fresh at all. It's as if you're discovering the existence of flavors anew. Taste is, well, part of being alive. Starving Ukrainians arriving home, being greeted, and taking apples were filmed again and again afterward. People confuse us with one another because we all arrive looking almost exactly the same, exhausted, sick, tired, but alive. Glory to Ukraine! Glory to the heroes! For the first few months, after the exchange, maybe even a year, I had a very difficult relationship with food. I mean, I ate everything. All of it that was within reach. Whatever I bought, I would eat completely within an hour. It was very difficult to calm this down. It was a kind of ordeal. After starving for so long, I had to train myself to stop binge eating. My left leg was damaged quite severely. Because of a blow to my left knee, the ligaments and internal structures of the joint were torn. Plus, the muscles of the left thigh shortened significantly. And for a long time, I could not straighten it. Even now, I cannot sit upright for a long time. At work, I spend most of my time in a soft beanbag chair, which lets me sit in a position that relaxes my left leg. Come on, let's go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. After rehabilitation, I realized that I needed to keep moving regularly. I also realized that I needed an extra source of motivation, so I decided to get a dog. I won't move for my own sake, but to walk a dog, I will always move. Pampu is 2.5. He's incredibly lovable dog. He loves being scratched, being petted, and licking people. He's such a super active friend. Every time he has the opportunity to touch me, to be near, he always tries to do it. He actually looks like me, doesn't he? We even have a family resemblance in terms of coloring and coat type. Thank you. Enjoy your meal. Have a good day. I've been working as a marketing director of a drone manufacturing company for almost a year now. It gives me a chance to contribute to the country's defense and to support our economy. Today we're participating in the Arsenal of Talents exhibition. We're constantly expanding. We want talented people to join us. People who share our values, who want to work in defense, who want to make drones. This little plane is our pride. This airframe can do almost everything the more expensive ones can, but it costs only $3,000. The military loves it because they aren't afraid of losing it, and it's highly effective in use. The world has become much more dangerous, so everyone wants to have weapons. Anyone entering defense tech now is securing work for decades to come. These are interceptor drones for other drones. This little interceptor is currently shooting down Russian Molniya drones by the hundreds. They are large fixed-wing drones that carry a lot of explosives. Yesterday, the guys from the 21st Brigade sent us a unique video of an impact filmed from the ground. I can show you, by the way. This is a Russian Molniya flying. This drone is catching up to it. Now it's closing in, and now it's going to boom. That's it. And this is the Octopus. It can shoot down Iranian Shahed 136 drones, which are currently flying all over the Middle East. And we now have a bunch of inquiries from the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Oman, Kuwait. In many ways, this is the future, because our company has signed an agreement to establish a joint production venture with a well-known German drone manufacturer. We will be expanding and once again bringing ideas, technology and investment back to Ukraine. And this is very important to me. People sometimes recognize me, though rarely by name, because I'm that guy holding the apple. And it's good that people don't know what my name is. I don't want to be linked with that event. I want to be known personally, as a professional, a citizen, a serviceman. And let that guy in the photo and video remain a symbol.